Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Mike.
And I'm Ryan.
And we're the Incredible Boys. This top 10 list is a very special top 10 list. Today's list is in honor of May the 4th. It's Star Wars Day. Happy Star Wars Day. I was really excited to put this list together, and I had a lot of fun doing it. I think this is going to be my, one of my favorite top 10 lists that I'm going to put together. I mean, I'm only talking right now because someone hasn't seen any of the Star Wars movies, and yet he's wearing Star Wars stuff, which is fine. It's not the big a deal. Yeah, it's all fun in games.
But I like the culture that the fans bring. It's really cool.
The top 10 list for May the 4th is top 10 lightsaber battles in the Star Wars, saga, episodes 1 through 9. So, before I get into this, I'm a Star Wars fan, but I'm not one of those like hardcore Star Wars fans that can like tell you every single detail, every single character, every single actor that's played every character, their birth date, what they like to eat for dinner every night. I'm not one of those fans.
Oh.
I mean, kudos to those fans because that's super awesome, but I'm not one of those fans. Number 10, I'm gonna go with Ben Kenobi versus Darth Vader from Episode 4: A New Hope. You know what that is?
It's Episode 4.
I personally think you can't really leave this one out because it's the first lightsaber action we get in any of the movies. It's from the first movie ever. It's iconic. It was crazy to see these like light swords that these two men were using. I don't know. Number 9, Kylo Ren and Rey versus Snoke's Praetorian Guard in Episode 8. You've seen this movie, right? Oh. This wasn't really like a lightsaber battle between Kylo Ren and Rey, but I do just love the battle they had. And they like tag team against Snoke's bodyguards and just wipe the floor with them. It was a really cool scene. Personally, the newer trilogies were my favorite, but this particular battle was one of my favorites. Number 8, we have Luke Skywalker versus Darth Vader from Episode 6. It's just iconic because you see Luke come full circle as a Jedi somewhat, and he's able to finally defeat his father somewhat, you could say. He doesn't defeat his father, but just a battle between those two. It's just really powerful, father and son, that type of thing. Really iconic too because he is able to convince his father to come back to the light side, like during that battle.
I did see that part. Remember when Tomorrowland Theater, they had like the Star Wars like montage of all the other movies?
Oh yeah.
That part I actually saw, but that's just a clip.
Which part?
When Luke Skywalker convinced Darth Vader.
Yeah.
That part I actually saw. Yes.
Oh, so we've seen something on here.
A clip.
Number 7, we have Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Yoda versus Count Dooku from Episode 2.
Handicap match.
Yeah, 1-on-3 handicap match. Yeah, WWE style. Anakin and Obi-Wan kind of just get demolished by Count Dooku, especially Anakin loses his arm. Spoiler alert. But I put this on the list because it's the first time we see Yoda in action, and even though he like doesn't have that much screen time with his lightsaber, it was just crazy just to finally see him pull it out and just use it on somebody. Then yeah. Number 6, Obi-Wan Kenobi versus General Grievous from Episode 3. General Grievous is one of my favorite characters. I like using him in Lego Star Wars because he's like a cheat code. He has like 4-6 arms, and he just has a lightsaber on each, and he just like swinging them super crazy. But then Obi-Wan just comes out of nowhere and just defeats him easily. I thought he wouldn't stand a chance, but he beats him. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. I'm spoiling everything with this guy. So yeah, Obi-Wan versus General Grievous from Episode 3. That's number 6. All right, here we go. Top 5. We have Rey versus Kylo Ren in Episode 9. Have you seen that movie?
No, but actually, at the Disney store that I worked at,
Oh gosh.
we had the pre-orders for the movie. The lithographs actually had the inside covering was actually Rey versus Kylo Ren with the famous lightsaber battle. It's really cool. Actually, that's actually a really cool photo.
So he's seen a photo of the battle.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I wasn't a big fan of the newest trilogy, but I think the latest movie, The Rise of Skywalker, was the best one out of the new trilogy. And this battle was I think was epic. Not that many people talked about it, from what I heard. I mean, I enjoyed it. It was just Rey and Kylo Ren going at it. It was intense. She dipped on Finn and Poe to go fight him. Actually, no, she didn't. He came to her. Anyway, number 4, Yoda versus Darth Sidious. That's how, can you say that? Darth Sidious.
Darth Sidious.
Okay, he said. I put this higher up because this is the second time we see Yoda in action against one of my least favorite characters, Darth Sidious. He's just annoying. I mean, maybe if they found a better, I don't know. He annoys me. So it was cool seeing Yoda in action again, even though it was not as much as I wanted to see him in action. I just feel bad for Yoda. I love Yoda with his lightsaber. It's cool, but seeing him use a Force is cool too. I just wish the battle was longer. Top 3, man. Every time I see these battles, it's amazing. These duels, these lightsaber duels. So this top 3 to me is like cream of the crop. I wouldn't change this top 3 ever. But yeah, my top 3 lightsaber battles. Here we go. Number 3, Luke Skywalker versus Darth Vader, Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back. That was the first time Luke battles Darth Vader, and he isn't a full-fledged Jedi yet. He hasn't completed his training, but that's the first time you see Darth Vader's power. It's not the first time, but he just wails on Luke. He just beats him to a pulp. Have you seen that battle?
No.
That's no. Well, and that's that's like the biggest cinematic reveal to some people in history. Is after that battle, Darth Vader reveals himself as Luke's father, and that was epic. When I first saw it, I was like, "Whoa, what the?" Didn't see that coming. All right, number 2, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn versus Darth Maul, Episode 1. Darth Maul, hands down, my favorite Sith Lord, probably my favorite character, top 3 in the Star Wars franchise. So this had to be number 2, at top 3 for sure. And yeah, that's the first time you see Obi-Wan's power, his strength as a Jedi, and his abilities with a lightsaber. It was him and Qui-Gon versus Darth Maul. That was intense and crazy, but Obi-Wan versus Darth Maul after he takes down Qui-Gon, that was insane. That was intense. Obi-Wan was going ham, but Obi-Wan, man, he's just the best. Number one, if you haven't guessed it yet, it is Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Anakin Skywalker. This is probably, I don't know, to me the emotions in this battle was so intense, and then just leading up to it, it's a build up to Anakin becoming Darth Vader, and Obi-Wan trying to salvage whatever he can to save his best friend, his apprentice, from turning to the dark side. I mean, which he already has by that time, but and then he had Padme before that. Anakin just taking her out, which was pretty crazy. And then they just start going at it, and that battle was full of action. Anakin was, I don't know, he was comedy in that movie, and then to see him go down was sad, but funny at the same time. Obi-Wan versus Anakin, hands down the best lightsaber duel in Star Wars history. Can't change my mind. Alright, that was my top 10 lightsaber battles in Star Wars history. I hope you enjoyed. I would love to hear anyone else's list if they have any. It's Star Wars Day. Go swing a lightsaber. And go watch some Star Wars movies or something.
I know I'll get a lot of hate on the comments below, but like I said, I like the the fan base and the culture that the Star Wars community brings makes me want to watch Star Wars.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So don't hate on me yet.
Took you how long?
It took me 21 years.
Jeez.
But that, and also, you know, Disney, you know, Star Wars, and just looking at all the merchandise they have, it's really cool. I'm not hating on Star Wars. I just
And I'm not hating on people that haven't watched Star Wars. If you haven't watched Star Wars, it's fine. I'm not gonna hate you, but I mean, I'm always gonna say I would always recommend it.
Yeah. So don't hate on me.
Don't hate on me.
I will watch it
Eventually.
Thank God for Disney Plus, right?
He's just in it for the merch.
Yeah. Right now, yeah.
But who isn't? All right, guys. We hope you like our video or this video. So if you like our channel, just please like and subscribe.
Comment down below.
And always, of course, follow us on Instagram. It'll be right here. So yeah, that is it. Until next time, in credits.